So first of all, we're going to go on to the Infinity Studio stuff. So this is then the Aquaman movie version by Infinity Studios, life-size busts. Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, those life-size busts are nothing more than then end of the tourist attractions and promo props.
He's fucking savage, isn't he?
All right, so this is then the Infinity Studios life-size bust. I'm having a break from comments at the moment, so yeah. And it was the first one. She dropped it. So this is the Aquaman life-size.
You've already said fucking next.
This goes on then to the Batman. This then is Justice League Batman. And he looks pretty cool, but, there was a few complaints about the eyes on it, I think. I'm not sure if that was the Queen. This then is the Bruce Lee... is it Game of Death?
Doesn't look like it from that uniform, unless it is.
Yeah, okay. So this is then the...
It looked more orange. It looked more orange in the last photo, but it's like orangey yellow. It looks more orange there. It must be shadow.
Looked like he was wearing like a Holland football shirt for a second.
Yeah, he's playing for the Dutch.
Someone's got his hand around him on his shoulder, look. See like fingers on there. But yeah, this is life size. This looks really cool.
Really nice.
Problem is with these busts is, they are big. I know Bruce Lee was a little guy, but they're still, the way they got their arms attached to the busts, you're going to need some real estate to
definitely.
But they look really cool. The water on that. I wonder if that water effect is actually on the piece, because I know on the promo for the mirror they actually added the water afterwards and it didn't look right. So yeah, this is that, and he doesn't have the water there either. Yeah, very cool. Very, very cool. Likeness looks great, though.
Very good, yeah.
Yeah. But that's like $3,000. Yeah.
It's very
and then
impressive.
You've got the
nice
life-size Harley Quinn. So this is the Margot Robbie. And this one kind of came a bit out of nowhere. Again, this is Infinity Studios. And problem with these kind of life-size ones of actual people, especially like the silicon and stuff, I just find them a bit... I would never get them. I would never buy these characters and these things. But I do actually own a life-size bust of the Guyver. But I think with kind of like monsters and things like that, I would go for. But with people, I'd
probably agree with you, to be honest. I'd probably be more likely to keep like a monster bust. I was very tempted with the Lycan because I thought it was absolutely amazing.
Lycan's ridiculous, yeah.
I was very impressed with that. I really was actually considering, like, that is just fucking amazing. That's worth having. But I would never look twice at like a person.
Yeah. Oh, Anton was saying that they sprayed it with water.
Like I said, the thing is, though, is that's about personal taste. There's probably people that feel exactly the same way.
Oh, 100%.
And there's people that will feel like, I just want like the characters, the people.
Yeah. Well, remember the guy, the Bronze Fly, he used to just collect busts. So, but he collected the busts without the arms. So I wonder what interested in what his take would be on these. What was his name? Damien or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Bronte or something like that. Bronte.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's that. Then you got the Joker. Life-size bust. It looks like he's missing a cigarette. It looks like he should have a cigarette.
It's camp as fuck, man. I ain't going in there. Wherever he's asking me to come out, I'm going. I ain't drinking out of any fucking drink he's offering me, I'll tell you that.
So there's quite a lot of
Jokers. This guy's like, I just have no respect for this guy at all.
Why?
Just this depiction of him, I just hate it immensely.
Oh, I thought you meant the actor rules.
No, I love the actor. Massive fan of Joaquin Phoenix, man. Fucking Walk the Line. Yeah. Fucking love that film. It's one of my favourite films, actually. I'm a big Johnny Cash fan as well. And he done him some crazy justice, but I think this fucking Joker is awful. I just hate everything about the whole film. I hate the whole thing. But I'm not going to get to that again. I hate the whole film.
Well, the thing is, with this at the moment, there are, considering, obviously it was a very, very successful movie. You can't deny the numbers.
No.
And I mean, they was very Marmite anyway. I mean, people loved it or hated it. I liked it. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I liked it.
We ain't friends no more.
But no, but the thing was, I mean, like with that, I mean, that being said,
this is a mental health movie. This is not a comic. This is not a character, a joke, a comic movie. This is a mental health struggle movie. If this had another name, it would do it more justice, but it wouldn't have got half as much attention as it did.
No way. Yeah.
And I feel that's the bait and switch of this film. I feel that they called it Joker and sold it as something, and it wasn't anything that they sold it as, and they duped everyone into going into it. And then the people that were not into it basically sold it to the other people that were like, oh, actually, maybe I'll check it out then because it's not fucking stupid comic book film, so I'll go see it. And I think it just worked perfectly. I think it's a perfect bait and switch.
I think that, but then the point I'm making as well is the fact that with this character, it must maybe the license is easy to acquire, but I just think that it's something that I don't get why there are so many people making it. Every company is making this. I mean, Infinity Studios is doing this one, JND is doing the Alpha Flag, Prime One is doing them, Iron Studios is doing it, Queen Studios is doing it, and there's just so many of this like mediocre representation of a character,
So, you're right.
So, and again, I don't actually think the likeness on this one's that great.
No, I'd agree.
I think the likeness on this one is a bit off.
Yeah, it definitely is off.
I actually think
that's a fucking proper Joker. That
I actually think this one looks better, but people and comments and things who have seen this say this is way off.
Yeah, looks good in photos. It just shows you can't really judge by a photograph, especially likeness is very difficult.
Yeah.
You never can capture it in a photograph, but you really need to see things in person and look around it, and then you sort of go, yeah, it looks like him. Or you go, no, it doesn't. And actually, majority of the time, it doesn't.
Stockholm Inferno is saying, it's just actors playing roles. I don't get it. So you're basically just buying the actor as a role rather than actually buying the character. It's no longer a bust by definition. When there's arms, it just becomes half a life-size statue.
Good point.
Pass on this, hated the film. Jason, what's up, gents? Just got home. Was greeted with a notification you're on. How you're doing? Awesome, buddy.
Yeah, no, you're here, Jason, bro. Missed you, man.
Bust sculpted representation of the upper part of the human figure, including the head, neck, and usually part of the shoulders and breast.
Yeah. Doesn't say fuck all about arms, does it?
No. B2GO, don't care, but he's agreeing with you on something.
Hated the film also.
Hated the film. Man United 1GO.
My man.
Wasn't a fan either, Chris K. What's up, my number one United Kingdom tag team, Bugs, Alex and Gio. Very nice to see you, mates. Very nice to see you.
Thanks, very man.
Nice. Welcome.
It's a woman in it, Willosaurus, isn't it?
No.
Is it not? I'm sure it's a female.
No, he's not going to be our fan anymore.
Yeah, fuck you now.
Anyone cashing in on the Joker? Ledger's like this looks off. Long in the face.
Too long in the face.
That could also be because it could be taken on phones, which
it could have been compressed.
Yeah.
And then stretched a bit.
Yeah, because the film did so well. Fuck knows how that happened. So then
it was actually really painful for me to watch. I watched it, right? This is me. I'm in there. I'm watching it, and I'm getting into it because I'm seeing how he's going to break. I'm seeing how he's going to snap. I'm seeing all of the elements that are leading to him snapping. And you know what I get at the end of it? I get the painful elements, the uncomfortable elements lasting far too long. And then when he comes out the other side, he's still fucking limp as shit, emotionally fucking limp, mental midget. I was just a bit like, this is just awful. This is like, I wanted to see him just like completely break, and then like the birth of him, like an origin, like the birth of it. So at the end of it, it just starts where he's like he is completely, and it just, I would have put up with all of that uncomfortableness and that like horrible feeling watching it, which like, I don't want to watch this. This is really uncomfortable. And then that painful realism of it, I could have sat through all of that if at the end of it you gave me something that was 60% of what the character is meant to be, but it just wasn't. I went through all of that, and in the end, you gave me a slightly a slightly less version of what it started. I thought it was just a bit like, what the fuck has happened? What's happening here? It just was a bit. It just was like, oh no, I just felt like I felt cheated. I really did.
Well, Natalia started watching it. She turned it off after about 15 minutes. She goes,
See, I knew there was a reason I liked her. Should do the chat with her. She clearly has better taste than you fucking idiot.
And Mirror. So obviously this from Aquaman movie. What's her name? I can't remember her name. She's that one who was
Amber Heard
beating Johnny Depp. And statue looks great though. Looks like her, but I don't know how well this is going to sell. Especially after the news of her being a bit of a douchebag. Is she
dropped from the next film now? I heard that she was dropped. Is that true?
I doubt it is. It's not the same, is it? If Johnny Depp beat the shit out of her, he wouldn't be working in like Hollywood again. If she done what she did, that ain't going to make any difference, is it?
I have no idea.
Typical. Yeah. Looks a bit pale, but I don't know.
Nah, don't look right this anyway. Again, like this is so hard to capture. Yeah, you can't capture it. As it is in the film, it's really but it's really bad in the film, and it's like a computer
Also, they did that thing though on the promo shots where they sprayed all water all over it and made it look like like a water effect.
Maybe it's just to keep maybe it's to keep the silicone cool.
Yeah, in all the spotlights in the fucking humid river.
It could be.
Because it's in China, Shanghai, isn't it?
Could be.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's loads of pictures of this. Again, I just don't. I mean, unless she had like, a mouth that's kind of functioning mouth, and made of silicone, I don't see who's going to spend the money on it. And a gripping hand. Look at the position. She can grip you. She can grip you and fucking suck you off.
She can pepper pot you.
Yeah, I'm going to spend. The other hand's ready to cup your nuts.
Yeah, cup your nuts hands. That's for sure.
But I don't see anyone else paying $3,000 for it otherwise. This then is Infinity Studios Predator. So, I don't know if this was in there. So this looks like Jungle Hunter from Predator 1. Yeah. Looks like. Might be wrong.
Cool. Is there any reason it's so far away? Was a picture taken in a tree or something? Why is the picture so... Where's this? I didn't send you that photo. Fuck no. I didn't send you any of that. It's nothing to do with me.
No?
No, these are mine.
Is that better?
Yeah, much better. Here you go. Jesus, going to say, Jesus Christ, what was the person that took the photo hiding?
Oh, no, they won't let me do that now.
They won't let you change them?
No, they won't let me go through them.
Sucks to be you.
Oh, do you know what I think it is? I think it's because I'm using my screen on my PC, which is like 4K, and then it won't show it in full. If that makes sense. How do you do it? So if I do...
Oh, fuck me, I've just delayed this even further.
Oh,
fuck my life.
God damn it. There you go. So then you've got the Wonder Woman. Life size again with a lasso of truth. Again, I mean, it looks great, but then again, I just don't see why, people buy it.
Fans will buy it. Maybe they'll buy it. Hopefully they will.
Yeah.
Good work. It's fantastic work.
Pieces. So